Alright, peace to the true ones. So, this video is going to be about the acceleration of cops getting dealt with. Okay, but we're going to start off with this first. And this is right here. This right here is what happened with the derecho in Ohio. And what this guy is going to do, he went down here and he live streamed some stuff, and he's going to just show you the damage done by the derecho, and how all these trees are laying down on a power line, well, some transformers, like they're major, like where a lot of their electricity, their electric grid is, like a substantial amount of the grid is toppled by trees right now, and that's what he's going to talk about. So let's get into it real quick.
All right, folks, I went live and we're having a really hard time getting a signal, mostly because there's lots of power issues out here right now, plus we're in the middle of Amish country. But just to give you an idea, some of the damage assessments, I mean, I've never seen anything quite like this. We're on Johnson Street in Shreve, Ohio, and a lot of people had asked to check on neighbors. So we stopped by and just stopped and said hello to some of the folks up and down the roads. But what you're looking at right here along the road, you see all of these trees that are down, the power lines are under there. Like the actual main transformer running power lines. You can see there's a pole that's just been snapped like a twig. And up and down the road, there's another pole that's just been snapped right in half, and you can see it laying on the ground, and the lines are all down. So right now, the tree companies, their priority is to clear all that area. They're estimating that some of these areas are going to be without power for at least a week, maybe up to 2 weeks.
Like I said,
just to give you an idea, they're going to be working as hard and as fast as they can. But when there's this much damage, there's not much you can do other than just be consistent with your time and effort, right? But this is just one road down here. Driving in here, there was so much damage up and down these roads. It's just overwhelming. I've never seen anything quite like it, and I'm sure a lot of people have down south and wherever have lived through, pretty significant tornadoes. But I mean, you can see, everything just snapped in half. Just miles of trees just snapped in half. So, and it was all the way in on the road.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy what happened down there. Pretty crazy. But like I said, it's grid down activities. So this is this stuff is just going to keep happening until our goal is reached. It's time to rebirth the earth. So let's get into it. Well, not all the way quite yet. I want to share this with y'all real quick. A close person to me transcended last December on Christmas Eve, right? And these pictures popped up, okay, of the sun. Like after she transitioned, these pictures of the sun, during the winter solstice at that. So that's powerful enough to transition there. But when it happened, like this is metaphoric, but I'm going to tell you this is the truth, right? You know how in the Bible it says, no one comes to the Father except through the Son. It's not talking about Jesus. It's talking about the actual sun. And I told you, the crown around the sun, that rainbow you see around the sun all the time, that's God's crown. Okay, that's the great Father's crown, and the great Mother is sitting on his lap on that throne where the sun is, because the sun represents the great Father God because it is his son. And when my friend transitioned, she opened a portal, a Christ portal, and went through the sun to sit on her throne. Okay? And her name alone, Crystal, that's Christ. Okay? Christo, the Cristo is Christ. This is her family down here, but Yeah, and her funeral was well, her homegoing was January 5th. So this would be the day after. And I know, like in Spain and other countries, they switch the date and the month around, but this was symbolic either way, showing that after her homecoming, she transcended or ascended. People be saying transcend. This when I guess some people do transcend realities, but the goal is to ascend, and that's what she did and sat on her throne right next to me. So yeah, that's what happened. These pictures was everywhere, but the day after her I put them both together, going and coming, home, going, homecoming. Okay, I went to go sit on her throne right next to me. Yeah, so that's symbolic. That's symbolic. That's very symbolic. So, but I was waiting for these pictures to pop back up because, you know, because these things need to be known, and we're coming upon the summer solstice, and this is going to segue into what I said about the cops, the death or deaths of cops accelerating right after the summer solstice is going to get worse. Okay, so now we about to get into that because we're approaching that that time frame, and I want to show y'all what's going on with the cops right now. Okay, what's going on with the cops, man? What's going on with them? What's going on with them? Wait, where I want to go? Look at this. What's going on? It's a sinkhole, and guess where it opened up? Guess where it opened up at? Huh? Guess where it opened up? Laser beam. Pass me the laser beam and watch me wipe out the wicked them clean. Look, it's a sinkhole that had opened up in the city, right? Right outside the police department. What'd that tell you? They finna fall in a bottomless pit. Okay? Okay? It's only been a couple days since I made that video about the cops about to start dropping like flies. It's only been a couple days. Look what happened in a couple days, y'all. Look what happened in a couple days. Let's see what happened. Look at this. CHP officer in critical condition after being shot during traffic stop in Studio City. Alright? What was this? That same day, that bottomless pit started opening up in front of that police department. Okay? Look at him. Yeah, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What happened? Look at this. What happened yesterday? Chicago cop tries to rescue naked woman before she steals his car and ran his ass over. Look at this. Look. I ain't gonna play it because it's gonna take me right to YouTube. Wait, will it play on the site? Okay, it's playing. We don't need to hear it. We just need the visual. Is his ass on the ground? That's all I want to see. Is his ass on the ground? Let me see. Look at his ass. Give me an ambulance ASAP. We got an officer injured. She ran his ass over. These motherfuckers is headed to the pit. To the pit they go. Eye for an eye, motherfucker. We gonna come back to all the flooding. Hold on, we go come back to all the flooding. Right now we wanna talk about these police officers that's in for it right now. The laser beam is on them, y'all. This the dude who did it. Remember I told you we go use our enemies to take out our enemies. That's what's going on. That is what's going on right now. They got his ass in custody right now. Okay, he is in custody. These little demons running around here. Putting work in, huh? Little fuckers. Tell you, God be controlling all this shit, man. You ain't got nothing to worry about. It's another one. It's another one where we gonna start right here. Let me see. We gonna start at this point and then move up to the next one. What day was this? That same day. Look, it's accelerating. Look how quick. This says body cruiser video shows man attacking Dayton police officer. Okay, look at this shit. Let me is there a volume on this motherfucker? I told you, like, on the browser you can't really hear it anyway, but sometimes. Damn. I like, did they tase him in his nuts? Didn't he grab his nuts? Or maybe that's what you do when you get tased. You grab your nuts. Shit, I ain't never been tased before. Let me come up out of here. These motherfuckers is attacking the cops, yo. The cops is in trouble, man. Everybody wanted with the cops, man. Everybody do, man. They tired of these motherfuckers, man. A call was put out and everybody answering. It's like, get the motherfuckers. Look, this happened what? I think this happened last night. Okay, and this article is for this morning. Okay, 2 El Monte cops. Look at this. They just doing their own thing. Look, they don't even want me. I told you, man. I hate clicking on these fucking on the internet website things instead of the app. But the virus in the app is more damaging than the virus on the website. That's why these apps is. That's why your phones is constantly updating. I'd rather use the browser than the app. And whatever I can't do on the browser because of the upgrades, and you have to go and use the app to see certain things, I'll be like, it's not worth it, yo. It's not. That's why y'all got to keep updating your phone system. Keep updating because we put a virus in the system to combat artificial intelligence. And their way of combating it is by updating, trying to clean the bugs out of the apps, and they can't get them out. Because every time, it don't matter. Because every time you're connecting, you're getting information from the web anyway. It's all connected anyway, so it don't even matter. You know what I mean? And these apps, they have major bugs in them. There's a big ass virus in the computer, and that's why John McAfee got because they was trying to use him to come fix the virus we put in the system. We had to get rid of him. They was gonna bring him back to America and clean his whole record just to get him to fix the bug in the system that we put in there. The Solar Winds hack. We had put some viruses in the system through that and stole all their information. We know everything that all their plans. Like now, like all their branches of governments and shit, and we got all their shit. And when we did the Solar Winds hack, and we put a virus in it to eat the numbers for Bitcoin and all, like just to crash their whole system period and get rid of artificial intelligence. But anyway, that's why I use the browser. For those of you who haven't watched my older videos and you don't know why I'm always in my browser and I don't use apps, that's why. I know what we did. I know what we did last year. No, how many years ago? I know what we did in 2000, from 2019 to 2020. I know what we did. But shit. Let's get back into what I was talking about. I suggest you go watch my older videos from the beginning for more context of what my channels are about. For those of you who just come in contact with this. Anyway, these cops are dead. Says 2 police officers are dead after being shot during an ambush while in the line of duty. The El Monte Police Department responds to a call of a possible stabbing at a motel near Garvey and Central Avenues Monday evening. Okay, upon arrival, a gunman opened fire at the responding officers. El Monte Police, city officials said in a press release. Okay, so that's what's going on with them. All right, that's what's going on with the police right now, y'all. That's what's going on. They're in deep, deep trouble. Look at all the flooding. We can get into the flooding, and I'm gonna wrap this up. It's flooding everywhere. This is Greece. This is Greece. I told you the floodgates are open. This is Greece. Yeah, you ain't making it out of that, buddy. You ain't making it out of that. Let's go up some more. Let me see where we at. Right here. This is China. What's going on in China? Same shit, different country. The floodgates is open, baby. I told y'all. These motherfuckers is getting what they deserve. And the earth is finally getting the cleansing and purification she needs. And like I told you, if you're true, you're protected. You know what I mean? You'll see some bullshit going on, but it's not gonna affect your life like it's affecting all these motherfuckers, man. And that's for surely. Okay, for surely. Look at this. This is Yellowstone. This rock sliding. You know what I mean? Look, it's a disaster zone. It's a lot of places in America that's a disaster right now. I'm not even gonna do too much about the fires going on right now, but there's some fires that's going on right now too. There's a lot of disaster areas. It's a lot of disaster areas in America right now, but across the world, like. This is the this is the global emergency right now. It ain't no monkeypox. It ain't no COVID. This is it, man. This is what's about to shut down everything. Well, everything really shut down. I don't. Everything y'all watching is just everything is coming into fruition quickly. Everything accelerating. Like this shit is really shut down. It's just people not. They not paying attention. It's like they still going about their daily life. Like the shit ain't really shut down. This is what shut down look like, y'all. And that's why they really about to shut y'all down. This is like, yeah, stop raping the earth type shit. This is the vengeance of planet Earth. Shut it down, motherfuckers. I don't know why these motherfuckers acting like it's just okay to be doing all the shit they doing and going on these vacations and shit is just burning down. Like, I guess people gotta have their last hurrah and like get it out of their system because they feel it coming and everybody just wanna get it out. They wanna feel like let me hurry up and do this because tomorrow not promised to me, and that's accelerating some people's deaths. I don't know if they see what's going on in the world. It's not really safe to be just out and about. You know what I mean? And it's sad to say, but I'm here for it. I am here for it because this shit needs to be done away with right now. Look, this is what's going on with Yellowstone and a lot of tourists up here right now. And it's not the safest place to be. And a lot of people aren't going on vacations and they're ending up in situations like that. That's why I'm trying to tell y'all, if you're the temple of God, your temple has been cleared for anything negative happening to you won't happen to you, like with this destruction upon this earth. You have been measured off from the trampoline. So it's best for you to stay away from other motherfuckers so they don't receive your blessings from being protected just from being around you. Stay where God has made a place for you to be until it's time for you to get picked up. Okay? Stay there and let these motherfuckers feel the wrath, because a lot of y'all be saving people just by being who you are and them receiving the blessings of not being destroyed because you're in the area. Stay where you're supposed to be at so this shit can speed up even faster. That's why I be like, people gotta listen. A lot of people not listening to God. It's important to sit down and be still and listen to instructions. You have to listen, and you're supposed to be healing. It's not playtime right now. It's time for healing. It's wartime and healing time at the same time. Okay? And you have to focus on you, because it's too much to be doing too much right now. You have to sit still. Like, don't be... motherfuckers don't listen anyway, but do what you want to do, but at least take heed and, like, be careful. That's all I can tell you right now. Be careful, because look, these vacation places, it's not like it used to be. We are in different times. Bridges are collapsing. Like, you'll end up in a place that's under judgment, getting their destruction, trying to be on vacation, and you'll get stuck there because of the disasters happening all around. And not only that, the airports and shit, you see the planes falling out the sky, and not only that, like, they're delaying and canceling flights because they know they ain't supposed to be sending people up in the sky, because there's a whole war in the sky, and the sun is blazing all kinds of energy on top of the war in the sky. The sun is blazing this energy that's making radio blackouts happen. Okay, so you're just risking your life. And you're not listening to God. You're not sitting down and being still and listening to instruction. And it's not because I don't want nobody doing nothing. It's because we're cleaning this shit up. It's not time to play. We about to go home on vacation. We're going on a permanent vacation real soon. Let us finish cleaning this shit up and let these people receive their wrath. Okay? These tourist destinations are being flooded out. These places are collapsing. The bridges are being washed away. Why would you want to be in the midst of uncertainty when you get up and get on these planes and go on these boats and you seeing the shit crashing and catching on fire? I just wouldn't want to risk it. I wouldn't want to risk it. I wouldn't, but of course people want to do what they want to do, and that's their right. But don't say you weren't warned when you end up in some fucked up situations. But that's all I wanted to talk about real quick. I didn't want this to be too long. It's a lot of flooding going on. It's a lot of look what's going on right here. This is it's a lot of grid down activities going on. Like this I'm about to show you right now. It's a lot going on for people to just act like they be acting like ain't nothing going on when it's a lot going on. All right, this says the Chattanooga Fire Department says there has been an explosion from an underground transformer at Broad Street and Aquarium Way. This information is from CFD. As a result, power has been cut to a 6-block radius around where this occurred. There's no damage or injuries at the time. This is impacting traffic lights, so the public is asked to avoid the area. Okay, so let's see this shit explode. See, like, you can't even look. when one of the first Carrington events happened back in the day, like a couple hundred years ago, or like, yeah, they said, okay, well, we're gonna have to put some of these transformers underground, to try and save some of our power grid if a Carrington event ever happens again. If you don't know what that is, that's when the solar flare or CME exploded and it hit Earth. The plasma from the sun, the energy in the solar wind, and that whole frequency came down and destroyed basically their telegrams. Like, their power grid got destroyed way back then. So they put in mind, like, let's try and hide some of these transformers. So it's a lot of transformers underground in different cities, like Chattanooga, New York. I think it's some in New Orleans. In some places, that's how they, you don't see a whole bunch of electrical lines everywhere, right? Because it is. But because of the grid. But as you can see, it's not working. The energy is still getting down there, and shit is catching on fire underground. Like, this isn't the first time I've seen this shit. These transformers exploding underground and catching fire and burning up. Okay, so you can't hide what is ordained and destined to be. They doing a lot of shit for nothing. Like, they're a bunch of dummies on dummy missions. All right, that's all this is about. But that's all I wanted to do is give you an update on the cops and the flooding and the grid down activities and everything. Shit, peace to the true ones. Enjoy yourself today. Like, keep drinking your coconut water, your H2O, and drinking anything that has a lot of electrolytes in it and fruits with a lot of water in them. Drink those, eat those, and stay cool. As you can see, it's like 100 degrees on the whole planet right now, unless you're in Australia or some other places and some mountains and it's snowing real bad. But yeah, man, stay hydrated, moisturize your circuitry. Peace to the true ones.